Hello, friends, and welcome. You are watching episode number 15 of our SimAirport Let's Play. My name is Sean, and I'm glad that you're here with me today as I play some video games. When we left off, I guess it was the end of the day. I don't really remember what exactly was going on. Looks like traffic and everything is moving just fine. I've been trying to get some clues over on the SimAirport Reddit to find out, like, maybe what was going on with our traffic last time around, and the only responses I've gotten kind of are like, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about." So, a lot of help that is. But that's okay. I don't really expect a lot of help from there, especially since most of the people on there are playing in sandbox mode. Not that I think that really affects the way traffic works, but I don't know. I just roll my eyes at that sort of thing. But I shouldn't be so arrogant or stuck up. Whatever. Things are going okay here. Oh, I think I'm gonna sneeze, so I might have to mute this. Sure enough, I did have to sneeze, and it's a good thing I muted it, because you guys all would have had your ears blown out by that. Let's speed this up a little bit here. And you can see traffic is, I mean, it's not really backing up, but it's not going as quickly as I might like. And these buses offload pretty quick, but that's because there's really nobody on them. You can see how long it takes this bus to load up. Like, that one took a little while to unload. I'm worrying about these things that are not even really relevant to what we're doing here. So let's focus more on the passenger flow. Again, strange behavior with these queues. I just don't get why they do that. Why would they all line up in this one and in that one queue when all these other queues are open? Okay, so how did all those guys miss their flight? What's going on there? Like, nobody should have missed their flight. There's no reason for any of that stuff. All right, well, I'll have to look at the video, check and see what happened. Was there a plane that didn't land or something, maybe? Oh shit, what's going on here? Okay. Well, that's new. I didn't even know there was an upgrade. Alright. I guess that explains why everybody missed their flight. Yeah, that's not good. And that's probably going to be a problem all day long today, huh? That'll be real handy when tomorrow comes around. Alright, well, we're going to lose a bunch of money today, I think. But the good news is the new oh, okay, you're that flight. All right, the new system is set up. Maybe the flights will immediately readjust to their new gates or something. But yeah, that's gonna mean a lot of flights, a lot of unhappy passengers today. Hopefully, it doesn't mean flights getting canceled. That would be a real drag. But we can go through and adjust the flights for tomorrow. So I wonder what other changes they may have made. Is there some way to get the no, that won't help. I'd like to see like the bug upgrades. Okay, well that plane, there was already one plane that was scheduled for that gate, so let's see if any other passengers start lining up at that gate, or if we just end up with a bunch of pissed off people because this gate is had all the flights scheduled for it. Yeah, I'm not seeing the next plane come in for this one, so I think that's going to end. Look, all these passengers are waiting. So yeah, they're going to end up missing their flight too, unfortunately. when it just doesn't arrive. Shoot. Well, no use crying over spilled milk, right? Nothing I can do about it. One thing I can do, though, well, I can leave that clock running at a fast speed, is I can look at, like that can't move any further that way. I do want to have them spread out at a reasonable... I can look and see if... nope, that can't be rescheduled. I'd like to have them, like, staggered as well as I can. But I guess there's not really any more staggering them. These are, like on this gate, they're all 1 hour apart. But on this gate, I can't really get them. Maybe I can. No, that one can't go any later. So yeah, I can't really get them an hour apart like these three. Oh well, it's okay. It's not going to cause a problem, I don't think. Well, that was a rough day. Still got tons of money, though. Getting pretty close to be able to put in a third gate, which will allow us to bring in a lot more flights. Let's start working towards that. Let's lay down some foundation. So, how much money are we going to need to get this foundation? When we put in the extra large gate, it's going to go all the way over to there. Oh, that's right. You know what? I've already checked on this. The large gate is 30 tiles across. So that's going to cost us $150,000 plus. So it'll cost us about $200,000 to build that. So yeah, let's save up a little more money before we start doing that. I don't think we're going to need to make any changes to our roads because the drop-off and pickups, that's where the bottlenecks occur, and making any changes to our roads will not help that at all. Alright, let's see if we lose any flights. Doesn't look like we lost any flights, so that's good. I'm happy about that. I really like this new UI, by the way. That's good. I really like that. It's so much easier to look at. And it was worth a day of inconvenience for our passengers. It didn't. I don't know that there's... you know, I don't know if there will be any long-term effects or not. It doesn't seem like there will be. I guess if we're going to start running another gate, we probably should invest in our infrastructure first before we start doing that. Like probably put in a new baggage gate object, or baggage carousel, you know what I meant. And you still can't have that coming in from the bottom, can you? So weird. That's right, we'll have it come in from there, it's fine. And we need ticketing booths. Or ticketing desks, I guess, if you want to call it that. How about we go this away? We are going to go this way. I'm just trying to think. Do I want to... let's see, we have 6 going right now. Well, let's just do it this way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these out after I get these built. And then then I can just replace these as they're needed. But I want these all in a line so it's a little more efficient. I hope that makes sense. All right, let's clear those 3 out of there. And that means I need what, I have 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. I need 13 staff. And I need to do utilities, conveyor line. And we're just going to run this one up like this and over like that. That connects up. This one we're just going to continue running this way. That connects up. Very good. These queues, we're going to get rid of those queues. There we go, and we'll add in new queues over here. Expand queue. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't really need to count out each time. I don't know what those guys seem to be frozen there doing, which is a little annoying. I guess these can probably be destroyed. You're a staff member, what are you doing frozen like that? You, buddy, send home. Passenger, sorry passenger. Gonna fire that staff member and hire a new one. Maybe he'll actually go to work properly. I need to assign these to gates, or to queues. I guess now that I can actually direct the which flights go to which gates, I can build that third gate and not worry about flights just automatically going there. I want to put those ticketing kiosks back in. I'll put those. Now see that passenger, how are you upset? You just got off the bus and you're upset, right? That doesn't make any sense. I think I'll put those kiosks up here for now. I'll find somewhere else for them later. We're going to need additional security when we get to that point. ID. Where am I going to put the ID check stands for this new layer of security when I have those queues set up like that? Probably have to redo the queues. Oh boy, I've got this stuff so crowded. I think what I'm going to need to do is shift everything down. We'll put the metal detectors down here. And we're just going to have to shift everything a little bit at a time here. And then I'm going to have to rethink how these are set up. What I probably ought to do is maybe move the restroom up here and move the entryway up like that. I think that's a good idea. How am I going to manage to keep that secure? I think that'll work. So we got a pretty big remodel we're going to have to sit through here over the next, through this episode. But we need to do a working remodel so we can continue making money as we go, not disrupt any of our flights or anything. Things should go pretty smooth, I think. Clear this stuff out. Can I put in the... I can't really put the new bag scanners. I'll just move them one at a time. And I can do the metal detectors too. There we go. With the bag scanner, we'll just put it right there as soon as I get it disassembled. Anytime now, workers. I know you're there. There we are. Hello. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for helping out. And we'll just do those one at a time. There we go. Start taking these ones out. Move that bag scanner. There we go. Looks like somebody still missed a flight, which is frustrating. Why are we still missing flights? Like, nobody should be missing their flights. Also, why can't I drag this window? There we go. Yeah, I don't know why we're still missing flights. Planes should be using both gates. Nobody's really lining up over in gate A2 here. We'll see. We will see. Let's get the first things first, right? All right. So, looks like the planes are not using this second gate, even though I've rescheduled them to use the second gate. I mean, I could go through and cancel all the flights, I guess. I really don't want to do that. I wonder... Let's try saving it. Exiting the game. Yep, that always happens. And then let's go back in. See if that makes the change permanent or something. I know. Load game. There we go. I hate editing, by the way, so you guys get to see all that stuff as it happens. All right, let's see if that helps. Put the bag scanner back right in there. We'll destroy this one. Once again, why would you line up over here? All these other gates are open. Doesn't make any sense. There we go, and you know what? We'll put another one in just for fun. Put another metal detector in too. Means I'm gonna need some more security staff. Let's hire some of those up. Gonna put in some new ID check stands. Get a couple of those in. And then we'll start tearing these ones down. There's, I think that was the same flight that had used the gate already. Ah, see, look at that. Why? Why would you do that? It just like moved that into the other gate for some reason. And these ones, it moved those around too. All right, so the new gate assignment thing is kind of broken. So, you know, I guess I just won't take that stuff too personally. Try not to. I take everything personally. Gonna destroy that gate, not fire the security guy. Oh, come on. Would you please let me select the gate? Thank you. All right, and assign you to the queue. Thank you. Object, ID. Get you guys put in. Whoops, too soon. Oh well. You, I like how you just continue standing there even though there's no reason for it. And we're going to destroy that stand. And sooner or later they'll install the stand down below here. There we go. There we go. Destroy. Objects. ID. So we've got 3 ID check stands kind of just hanging around. And a couple more security gates as well. And I totally need to redo those queues, but I'll take care of that in a bit. I need to get these guys assigned. Assign to. assign to, and assign to. There we go. Need to get those lines redone. I want to remove this bathroom up here. So we're going to build the foundation like that, and we'll have a nice new bathroom up to the northern part. I don't know what these guys are doing out here. Oh, he's actually putting things into the thing, which is cool. This is definitely a different flight than was the previous one in this gate, so that's good. I haven't seen a bunch of people lose their flights, but I'm also not really paying that much attention to it because I'm so busy worrying about getting our security set up here. And we'll set up a few more metal detectors. I hope I got those going the right way. It looks like I do. All right. Good. So we need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24, 25 security staff altogether. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so now we should have all of our security staffed up and ready to go. So we've got way too many people working and stuff right now, which is just fine because it will fit into our plans here shortly. We're coming up on midnight, so I'm going to have a little bit of time to take care of some of this housekeeping once midnight comes around. This guy's going to get stuck inside this room because they're idiots. Select that door, please. Put the door right there. There we go. Now you can get through, even though the door isn't installed yet. We're going to install toilets. If I click on it, there we go. 1, 2, 3, and 1. And we're going to install sinks. There's the sink. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll zone this, and it's going to be zoned as a restroom, just like that. And then we're going to clear all the rest of this stuff out. And we're going to clear that door out. And we're going to move that garbage can. There we go. Move the garbage can right there. And then we'll de-zone that bathroom with none. There we are. And then we're going to build and clear, and we're going to tear down that wall. Mr. Gorbachev, we're going to clear that out and put it up there. All right, like that. And then we're going to put in a new sliding glass door right there. Very good. Okay, so there's our new entry area. And let's, now that nobody's coming in for our midnight flights, we can go ahead and adjust these queues up. And put in some new ones. Expand queue, thank you. There, there, there. And you'll just go straight on like we've been doing all the rest of them. Whoops, that's too far. Dang it. Oh, you're killing me. You are going to have to go a little crooked. There we go. We're going to shrink you down, expand you back out. There we go. Oh, how in the world? There we go, just like that. You, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm going to send you home. Oh, okay. I thought you were going to be a statue for a minute there. All right, so now I know that some of these are going to be set up incorrectly. Assigned to there and unassigned from there. Assigned to there, unassigned from there. And you assigned to there, unassigned from there. Okay. Very good. These guys are all assigned properly. They are not really getting used too much, but that's okay. We've got lots of kiosks. Let's get some toilets installed up here. And also, let's getting rid of this sliding door is going to be very difficult because of the nature of how this works. So we're going to build a wall right here, and then I can get rid of that door. Objects, toilet. There, there, there. Sink. Like that. I think that's another, oh, that's a door. Well, that door's not going to go anywhere, so let's just sell it off. There's a bunch of people that missed their flights for some reason because the planes or gates are kind of messed up. And there's the timer saying that's it for this episode, huh? Well, it was an interesting episode, that's for sure. I think we've got the basics figured out. It didn't cause any disasters or anything. I am a little worried that our schedule, I mean, I just saved our schedule and set it up and everything. Like I'm worried that it's going to get screwed up when I save it and then come back tomorrow. But I guess it won't be the change doesn't happen until the next day, right? So as long as I check when I get back tomorrow and load this back up, we should be in good shape, in theory. We'll see what actually ends up happening. But for now, we're going to call that good for this episode. I hope you guys have had a good time watching. I know that, despite the little problems that we run into, and that's early alpha, so little problems are expected, and it didn't, like, if it had caused us to lose all of our airline interest or like anything relevant, you know what I mean? Like, then I might have been upset, but it didn't really cause us any serious problems. Everything is still going just fine. So, anyways, if you did have a good time, leave me a comment down in the comment area. I always like to hear from you guys. And there will be another episode up tomorrow. I hope you will join me then. I'll see you then. Bye.